What's up, awesome YouTubers? Rhine1988 or Justin back here to do week 85 on the DVD Fiends. And sorry I haven't been here the last 2 weeks. I've been really busy the last 2 Saturdays. But I'm back and it's week 85. And for my Saturday review, I'm going to talk about Clint Eastwood's directorial debut. It was made in 1971, or it came out in 1971. And it's actually a thriller than a horror movie. And if you're a big fan of Clint Eastwood's films, you know which one this is. Now, I don't hear a lot of people talk about this movie, and it's in the lines of Fatal Attraction and Swim Fan and the movie Obsessed that recently came out a couple years ago. But this was the very first one out of all those that deal with the same storyline. And you've heard about it before, but this was one of the very first ones. There may have been one that came out before this, but this is, Fatal Attraction came after this. So, the film I'm talking about is Play Misty For Me. And it stars Clint Eastwood and Jessica Walter. And Clint Eastwood is this radio DJ named Dave Garver. And he gets requests every night from people, and there's just one woman on the phone who wants him to play Misty, a song called Misty, and she keeps saying, "Play Misty for me." And she's very soft-spoken, she seems calm. And so one night when he's at a bar, he meets this woman, Jessica Walter, who plays Evelyn. And Evelyn's very sweet, she's very kind, she smiles, she's talking to him, very normal talking. And he later finds out that she was actually the one wanting those requests, and that she knew he would be there at the bar, because that's one of his favorite spots. So she basically followed him and just, lied to him a little bit. But, so at first, he's very kind to her, she's kind to him. She gets it in her head that they are in a relationship. He doesn't get that at all. He doesn't really know her, but she thinks that he's in love with her. And, she's in love with him. And so, in the film, he starts getting put off by her, because there's a couple scenes where she'll just scream at somebody, cuss, and say, some foul language. And, she'll just do strange things, like come over to his house unexpected, and then, snap a little bit. But then it gets to where, if he talks to a woman, she, just snaps. And he has a love interest in this film. I forgot the character's name, but, she's very obsessive and doesn't like her. She doesn't like that woman. Any other woman who comes near Clint Eastwood's character, she'll snap and she'll do something. And there's just one scene, the only scene I'm going to spoil is the scene where Evelyn is mad at Dave, and she's in his house trashing the place, and the maid comes in, very sweet maid, and she starts hearing this noise, and she goes in the bedroom and opens this closet, and behind it is Evelyn. And Evelyn turns to her, she has a butcher knife or a machete in her hand, and she basically attacks her, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say if the maid lives, dies, but it just goes on to where she keeps getting obsessive. She says, "I don't mean to do this," or, one minute she's calm and the next she just snaps. And like I said, you've seen the same storyline in other movies. This was before Fatal Attraction, and I have to say, overall, great movie. I really enjoyed it. My favorite thing, well, the acting's great. The acting's really good, and Jessica Walter, who's Evelyn, is, can definitely pull off, a sweet person who goes mad or snaps. And also the, background, or, the scenes where you have, like, the ocean, or just the atmosphere around there is very, very good. It's great. And it's actually shot in Clint Eastwood's hometown in California, I believe Carmel. And so they shot this whole movie there. So it's a great movie. The only thing I could say that's probably, not too big of a bad thing is that there's a couple scenes where it's a little bit slow paced, but not too much. The ending's great. It's fun. It's actually kind of silly. Right towards the end, how he gets rid of Evelyn, because Evelyn something happens to her, but it's actually kind of silly how it happens. But it's a really well done film, great directorial debut for Clint Eastwood, And like I said, made in 1971. And if you like Fatal Attraction, Swim Fan, Obsessed, then I'd say definitely check this out. I personally believe if you're a big Clint Eastwood fan, you probably know what the movie is, or you've seen it. But to me, it's an underrated movie, and doesn't get talked too much about. But if you like good thrillers, those type of movies like Fatal Attraction, I say check out Play Misty For Me. It comes with a lot of special features. I haven't even watched most of them. It comes with the documentary. I watched half of it yesterday. But definitely check out Play Misty For Me if you want. That is going to be my Saturday review, and I will be back next Saturday. Come back this whole week to see some awesome reviews from awesome guys, and I will talk to you guys later. So hope you guys are having a good day or night. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. And go eat some Skittles.